Welcome back to Co-op Comrades. I'm Soulfrno, and due to technical difficulties, the Quake is unfortunately not here. He was unable to connect to the game due to some kind of bug, and we weren't able to properly fix it. Due to that, while we normally would be going and taking on the next tower or hard mode tower bosses, instead, I decided to use the grinding that I've gotten done to finally get us the upgraded gear that we've been wanting. Starting first with this, my very own flamethrower tier 3. And for the Quake, we got, since we each had the, I didn't have to buy either of these recipes because of the thingamajig, but we did have to get an obscene amount of plasteel, metal ingot, and carbon fiber. But I'm able to make both of us our weapons, and I'll be leaving it in a spot for the Quake once that's done. Da-da-da-da! And going from 450 to 600. And while they're working on that, I can also make, this is the wrong bench for this, I just walked through a giant butt, plasteel helmet. And I can only make the one at the moment. Did not think about that. So I hopefully the time it took while we've been screwing around with technical difficulties will have gotten us some more oil. This is already done. Ah. But now I don't need this anymore. That is a significant increase. So for the time being, I shall stick it in the, that is not the gear chest. There's the gear chest. There we go. And here's the Quake's gun. For this particular moment, allow me to check the oil base. I'll also be doing some PAL naming in this episode. Supply drop. Let's go and check it out. Meh. Take the oil. Ooh, vitality elixir. And don't really need the other things, but it makes the... Jesus. But it makes the chest go away, so... Yeah, it's tier 2. Might as well just add it to the collection. But... as I was saying... Yeah. I was going to set a house up over there. I ended up not doing that. Okay, good. They're still electricking. 57's not bad. And the last... So with that amount of oil, can I make another helmet with the plasteel? How many? 19. How many do we have? Don't know of anything I can build that has it, so we have 23. I think I can make just enough. Oops. Okay, so we're 19. That's 18. Half of 18 is 9. Okay, so about 9 for each one of these. Or not. Well, that one's getting finished quick. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. One other thing that I have or surprise I'll have set up for Quake. But, plunk. Oh yeah, I don't need the other two. Because of the meteors that came down while we were trying to get the Quake into the game, I managed to catch not one, but 2 female saline. Which, that will allow me to finally do a gift for the Quake that he's just been having pretty bad luck on trying to get. What base do I actually have enough space to do this in? Oil base should work. I probably don't have the things for it. What do I need for... Okay, so a lot of wood, a little chunk of stone, and a chunk of fiber. I will be right back. And I've gotten the material. So let's pick a decent enough spot that's out of the way. And get this buddy built. That was almost less than a great place to put it. Oh, hey. A bunch of those oil haulers allow me to get this made pretty quick. Now I will go steal some cakes out of the oil breeding base. Actually, I only need one. That's not it. There we go. Breeding ranching base. Right, the amount of oil and stuff and the amount of eggs we'll have. Yep, that's gonna be somewhat annoying, but I do not need the eggs to make the oil this time. I just need the cakes. That was not cakes. 1 cock. That was not quite right. And back here. Slap the saline and the saline. Yeet it on in. Watch the plunk the cake in. Yoink. Surprised the first one of these I got was a boss. Like an alpha. That's just weird luck. But with that being worked on, what was the next thing? That should be enough time, I think, for the some of the yep. Yeah, we one of the things we did off camera was we got enough of the Jormuntide Ignis together to max out the 3 who work here. It also took us catching a lot of that guy. With that now being done, I can plug those in and make the Quake's helmet. I have a necklace for this. That is very nice, having those guys helping. Now that that's done, I get to go and leave a gift box in his room. Oh yeah, one of the cheaty ways that I use to get up there. I still need to fix those. they should be pillars instead of walls now that pillars exist. Sturge. Get the Gatling gun ammo we collected, the Gatling gun itself, and the plasteel helmet. Oh, I also had some stamina elixirs for him because he never upgraded his stamina. But I'm stealing the health. Well, I can use one at least. I'll leave the other one for him. Signs. Can I put a sign on this? Where is the sign? Pretty sure I bought it. Yeah, it's not gonna be in storage. Nope. It's not in foundations. Other? Yep. Technology. Is it really its own separate thing? Did I never buy that? Wall sign. I never bought that. Well, that's dumb. Change text. Gift. Yes. Can I change the color? Nope. Just gotta get a shot of that. It is going to annoy him quite a bit. What was the next thing I need to do? Right, I'm supposed to have the egg in there. Give me just a moment. And here's the wonderful egg that I have, I know I can't tell for sure, but I think I just managed to random roll an alpha for him. I mean, comment down below and let me know if having the huge egg means that it is definitely an alpha. And there's no cake left in here, so yeah. I can pull those guys back out. Tunk, tunk. Back to Colympus, the name of our mega base. Huh. I can see why he flies his way up. It's a little bit tricky when you haven't practiced it. Probably should have just headed out of the tunnel. Regardless. There it is. There we go. Now then, on to the pal naming. Give me just a bit and I'll get to a good spot for it. Okay, so pal naming. And I did recently check for who actually told us what critters they want to have named after them. Let me check if I have one specific one. Yep, I do indeed. Thought I wasn't going to have that. Yeah, looks like I should be all good. First name we have on the agenda is Ninja, and they want it to be named Flamer BQ. So, what would be a good ninja? Yeah, there was a base I was finally able to remove because of getting the sulfur mining thing. So now we have a freed up base slot. And these are all the pals from that. But ninja, they want someone to be named Flamer BQ. Well, we have a we still have a Jormuntide Ignis that has yet to be named, so yeah. One. Where's the stars? Yeah. One maxed out Jormuntide Ignis coming right up. Ninja. Here is your pal. Oops. There we go. The last Jormuntide Ignis for the crafting base has been named. Should we make any more of those things there, we'll get more names. Also, we have the Lylene that needs a name. Next up, we've got Styx, who wanted the Shadowbeak that I needed to look up. Styx, your Shadowbeak is now named. Ish. They want it to be a very interesting name. Styx, here's your creatively named Shadowbeak. Next up, we got Razda Soldier. So, I know exactly someone we can name for this. Can get one of the raid pals to be named. Yeah. Because they are our soldiers in all the raids. Probably gonna have to level these guys up some. Razda Soldier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is it Raz the Soldier or Razda Soldier? Yeah. Sometimes we don't know. Next up we have Alvin, who wants a Mimog to be named Alvin, which, conveniently enough, I recently caught a couple. Maybe not the unstable one. Philanthropist. What the heck is Philanthropist? Okay. Yeah, that is interesting enough. Alvin, your Mimog, who is a breeding king, is he's got a pretty interesting skill, actually. Having him in your he's a lockpick. Bit ironic that, but your egg production Mimog has been named. Next up, we got Shauna Wolfer, Jason, Jason. No, Johnson. And I'm gonna hold Ray Diamond off for now because they just commented like yesterday. So yeah, Shauna Wolfer. There's got Xenovator. Maybe. There's a Dogan. Shauna Wolfer. What kind of canine pals doth we have? Maybe. Maybe a Blazamut Ryu. Ooh. Shauna Wolfer. Well, there's Wix and Nock, but that's more of a fox, so. That's another cat. An Incineram knocked. Well, there is Dire Howl. What do Dire Howls do? Not a lot for the base. So yeah, let's go with a Xenovator. If I remember right, there yeah, while in team, increase damage dealt to ores, and it's easier to obtain meteorite fragments. And I got a handful of these guys, so. Noble. Sale price. That's just work speed, right? Yeah. Cool. What's this? Okay, that's pretty cool. Shauna, your oops. Nope, I was almost gonna spell that wrong. Which is why we write things down, folks. Yep, Shauna Wolfer. Your pal has been named. And should we ever want to put otherworldly cells on another pal, or Serenity, which both are pretty good, we'll be turning you into a breeding pal. Not so sure that's the best compliment, but yeah. Next up, we got Johnson. Johnson. John Cena. Yeah, how about it? Johnson, your pal has been named. John Cena, as I like to think of it. And I do believe that is all I've got for today, sadly. If by any chance any of you wanted your pals to be named, wanted a different pal or to have them be named something else, comment on this video, alright? And Ray Diamond, I'm hoping to give you. You know what? Since I'm saying to comment if you want a different pal named after you, I'll go ahead and name Ray as well. Ray Diamond. Definitely a Earth pal, but I'm not really knowledgeable about Earth pals. Or maybe not an Earth pal. There is the menacing Terra. Maybe. Dang, that thing has tier 3 mining? Does the normal one? Yeah, oh, that explains a lot. Alternatively, a saline. Or a Ray Diamond. I don't know of any specifically crystalline pals. Like, there's frost pals, but I don't see any rocky dudes. If I'm missing a obvious Earth or Terra type pal that has like diamonds in, or a diamond aesthetic, yeah, go ahead and let me know what I'm screwing up. But if you would prefer a different pal to be named after you, let us know. This is got a big giant like crystalline type of moon on him. I think it works. Oh, re-diamond. Did that seriously just land in the base? Nope. Did not land in the base. Good to know. I've got pals to fix, unfortunately. How do they have a ulcer and are weakened and stuff? Are they out of food? No. They're just not going into the places to get rid of their problems. But yeah, if you guys wanted a different name or a different pal, comment down below. And once the Quake is back, we can give him his gift box, and then we'll be fighting the higher tier, or the last 2/3 hard mode bosses. So, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Swift Energy and W Energy. Get 10% off with one and 20% off with the other. I am officially going to write that down. I'm asking the Quake, and I'm gonna write that down. But use our code Co-op Comrades with them, and you can get some get a % off. W Energy has some pretty good energy or canned energy drinks. And while you can't use our code on those, you can use our code on the powdered stuff, which you mix with water. And it works pretty darn good, tastes pretty nice, and is better for you than a lot of the other stuff you see. And, yeah. See you guys in the next episode, where there's action involved. Bye.